person around his 30s were crying and begging for mercy. But the one from whom he was begging mercy was merciless. Maybe God can forgive someone, but he couldn't. He was the Mafia King V, the merciless devil, whom everyone knew, whom everyone shivered of, but only his betrayal saw his face before their death, because he disguised himself as Kim Taehyung, the richest businessman in South Korea. You should have thought before betraying me, he said and gestured his men to stop beating him. He held his face and said, "You shouldn't have leaked the details of the project to our rival. Because of you, I almost lost it. And you know, I hate this feeling a lot. You shouldn't have provoked the inner devil of me. Now face the consequences." We released him from his grip and said to his men, "Burn him alive." No, please, no. All his pleadings went in vain. They burned him alive. Taehyung was watching this sitting inside his car. The men's painful screams were echoing everywhere. These screams, I love to hear this. Next day at Taehyung's office. He exclaimed before slamming his hands on the table. Everyone flinched by his sudden action. "Why the hell isn't he here yet? Jungkook, didn't you tell them we won't work with unprofessional company?" He said to his secretary Aka, his right hand. "I told him the same. They are also professional like us. I also searched their information. They are very good at their work. Currently, they are best at their field. Did I tell you to praise them?" Jungkook hung his head low and shook his head. "Then why are you telling me this? Freaking call them and say we don't want to work with them anymore." "I don't want to work with unprofessional people." "But Taehyung, do I need to repeat my words?" No, he was about to call someone, but two women entered the room. One of women spoke. "Sorry we are late, sir. We are extremely sorry for this unprofessional behavior, but our car got punctured and there was no mechanic. We are again sorry. I am Maria and this is Susie." But we are not. His words were cut off. "Sorry everyone for this unprofessional behavior." A woman around 26-year-old entered the room. She was wearing a simple office outfit. Her height was not much, around 5'4". She was not well shaped. She was skinny, too skinny. But her aura was everything. The way she spoke was everything. A cold voice, which was indeed her calmness. Her face was very beautiful, but not more than her eyes. Her eyes were dark brown, which indicating the power, the confidence she was holding. Her beautiful dark brown hair was complementing her dark brown eyes. She was walking like a queen. "I am Wayne, CEO of Lee Corporation. Shall we start the meeting?" "But you are late, Miss Lee," he said in his most dominant and intimidating voice. But this didn't affect Wayne's confidence. "I guess we have already apologized for this, and I assume you all don't want to delay the meeting a bit more by arguing anything. May we start now?" She again spoke with calmness. "Are you sure after this we'll be able to work with us? The time will decide this. You didn't answer my question. Mr. Kim, shall we start the meeting?" Everyone was shocked by her boldness. No one dares to talk to Taehyung like this. Now everyone was expecting Taehyung to put out his anger on her. They were ready to hear his growls, but Taehyung's next words shocked everyone even more. "Okay then, the time will tell everything. We should start the meeting." This was the first time he was continuing the meeting even though the other company was late. Susie, Maria set the diagram. They did what they were told. our plan is. She was describing her plan like a queen. Her every movement was like a tigress. Taehyung was just looking at her rather than the project. It's true, she was not as beautiful as any model, but her aura was everything, captivating everyone's eyes. Her lips, the way she was speaking was hard to ignore for Taehyung. Taehyung met many women, even more beautiful than her, but he never saw a woman like he was seeing her. It was like she was spelling a cast on him. So that's it. I hope we didn't waste your time. Yeah, I must say the time tells. We agree with this deal, but if I saw any unprofessional behavior, I will immediately cancel this deal. I guess that will not happen. Wyan and Taehyung shook their hands. When Wyan's hand touched Taehyung's, he felt something different. Something he didn't feel with anyone's touch. We shall leave now. Another details of this deal should be discussed with my assistant Maria, she said and left. His employees also left him there, only him and Jungkook were left. What happened, Taehyung? Now Taehyung looked at him. What Jungkook? Jungkook was not just his secretary or right hand. He was like a brother to him. Jungkook was also his Mafia gang's member. That's why he didn't hesitate to ask him a question. A moment ago you were telling me to cancel the deal, and then you himself gave her a chance. You never gave anyone a second chance. Then what happened today? I don't know. Didn't you say that they are best at their field? That's why I gave them a chance. Jungkook was about to say something, but no, stop this and tell me about. He then distracted Jungkook with other question to avoid his query. After some time, Jungkook left from there. It's true, I don't give anyone a second chance. Then why I gave her a chance? Why I felt something when she touched my hand? Three days later. Leaning on his chair, Taehyung sighed in frustration. It's been 3 days since the meeting. In these 3 days, he couldn't concentrate on his work. His mind was filled with Wyan's thought. The way she talked, the way she walked, her eyes, her lips, her hairs, her touch, everything. This is not good. A woman can't be a hindrance in my work. That's when Jungkook entered his room, placed some paper on his desk. You asked me to bring Miss Lee's information, so here it is, he said, and Taehyung gestured him to leave the room. After Jungkook's departure, he took the papers and went through it. Maybe after learning about you, I can concentrate on my work. Lee Wyan, 26-year-old woman, lives with her parents. She is an only child. She worked very hard to achieve her company's success. Other than her parents and company, she can be found in Sunshine Orphanage. 1 year ago, a guy broke their engagement. There is nothing special about you, but still, I want to know you more. I want to know the reason behind your calmness. Miss Lee, who are you, rather than this information? After learning about Wyan, Taehyung wanted to know more about her. It's been 3 weeks they were working together. In every meeting, Taehyung was getting more captivated by her aura. Only her thoughts were filled in his mind. Not getting enough of her, he started to stalk her, which was not good. He himself also knew this, but he couldn't resist himself to do so.